I Speak My Word Ministries, Travis Zimmerman here with the Daily Pulse, and it is about blooming where you're planted. My mom has a picture that she has in her windowsill, and it's a really cute thing. It says, "Bloom where you're planted," and it's made of buttons and has these flowers growing. I had a general I used to work for said the exact same thing, bloom where you're planted. And the parable of the talents, which is in Matthew chapter 25, verses 14 to 30. I'm not going to share all that with you today, but one of the key verses out of there is the key concept is that one there are many key concepts is that God gives us different levels of abilities. In this case, talents. And talent in the exterior form, in the very basic form, is actually 75 pounds. It's a unit of currency. So one of these men is given 5 talents, another is given 2 talents, another is given 1 talent. And the master asks them to invest them wisely while he's gone. When the master returns, it turns out the man who invested the 5 talents did it wisely, and Jesus says that the master, who is him, says in Matthew chapter 25, verse 21, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness." Then the man who received the 2 talents also came. "Master," he said, "you entrusted me with 2 talents. See, I have gained 2 more." His master replied, and it's the exact same wording. It's fascinating to me. The exact same wording. "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness." And that's Matthew chapter 25, verse 23. So whether it was 5 talents or whether it was 2 talents, both of these men invest their talents wisely. And Jesus, the master, commends them and says the exact same wording. So it doesn't matter if you have 5 talents, 5,000 talents, or 1 talent. Those talents, what the message is the gifts that we're given. If it's a gift of compassion, if it's a gift of love, it's a gift of charity, if it's a gift of leadership, it's a gift of teaching or encouragement. There's so many wonderful spiritual gifts God gives, but what God expects us to do is to use those gifts. And I think the implication I'm making is that we're going to be rewarded equally. We're going to be rewarded equally in heaven when we see God and we carry out his plan, regardless if we're given 10. Now, how many do I have? How many do you have? I don't know. God knows. But that came into very real focus this morning, this morning, when I was just thinking about the job I have right now. It pays way less than we need to survive, but I definitely have sensed God wanting me there, and we've moved forward with it and signed a contract to work there for a month. It's a month-by-month contract. But as I was thinking about it, just again, guys, I don't know how it happens, but God chooses to talk to me, and I heard it just very sweetly in my mind again. "Well done, good and faithful servant. You've been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things." And it's not that they've been super faithful there yet. I've only been there a week, so there's not much faith that can be levied there, I suppose. But I think God's point was to me was, hey, do this well. Do this well. This is what I have for you right now. Now, how long that is, we don't know. God knows. And our faith and our trust is to be him, and we are to take encouragement from the scriptures. So if you're in a job right now, if you're in, you're trying to parent 1 child and you want 2, and you're saying, "God, why can't I have another child? Or why can't I get a better job? Or why can't, insert human want here?" And not all human wants are duplicitous, are they? A lot of times we have good intentions in mind. And God puts those there a lot of times, doesn't he? But stay faithful to him. Trust him to work you through these things, because he will reward us in the end with his son, Jesus Christ. In your name, amen.